Hey MLG Dude, the pool needs your attention.
What? Lego guy, I ain't cleaning no pool. Don't you see it's almost time for school to start anyway? Summer's over.
It is? Let me see.
What a baby.
What's going on, guys? It's Lego Guy 1. Today is September 5th. Yes, the 5th of 2017. It is a Tuesday. And tomorrow, just gonna spoil it out right here, I go back to school. Yeah, just like last year, summer went fast. And it's not a good sign when summer goes by fast, but hey, I'm not too sad because I like school, so yeah, at least I have something to be happy about. But I will be a junior in high school. Can you believe it? I am going to be a junior in high school, and I am here to talk about the summer in review with MLG Dude. I'm going to get to MLG Dude's thoughts because I'm sure he didn't do anything, but yeah.
Hello guys, I didn't really do much, but I just basically went with Lego guy did. If anything, I just sat at the house and played video games on my computer. I ran errands, you know, typical stay-at-home kind of thing.
Okay, so that's what he thought of it. What did Lego Guy 1 think? Well, if you want to know what... It was kind of like last year. I have my end of summer review from last year in the description of this. But, just like last year, I only got to do about like half the stuff I wanted to do. But that's just summer. You win some, you lose some, you know? And just to make things more interesting, I'm going to show it to you in picture. So I'm going to be showing you guys pictures of what I did over the summer, and I can analyze about that. So to get this summer started, I passed both my Regents exams. I did my Global and my Algebra. The Algebra one was definitely the best pass because we were really worried, because I'm not a very good math taker. And with me passing the Algebra Regents, don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm going to be taking applied math this year, like math that you need to know, like how to balance a checkbook, dealing with insurance bills, paying bills itself, because you need to know that when you live on your own. I don't have to worry about that right now because my parents pay my bills, and they pay MLG Dude's bills because he's too lazy to pay them, even though he is older.
Oh, so that's why that guy keeps coming to our door every month saying your bills are due.
Don't listen to him. Then I went up to camp for a quick trip. It was just basically just down and back so Dad could mow the lawn. The camp, that's definitely a main thing about the summer. We did not have the beach there that much this year, and that was why we were only able to go up to camp twice this summer. Pretty sad, but I went just recently last weekend, and I also went another time in June. We were supposed to have my cousin CMJ Studios and his brother Randomness TV joining me and Charlie, but they had to drop out at the last minute. So camp was pretty abridged, but I kind of liked that, because last year was when I was up at camp a lot. This year I was not up at camp a lot. And it allowed me to do other things, which is now where I get to the highlights. One thing I enjoyed about last summer was Avery's graduation party. Avery's graduation party has to be probably one of the best parties I ever went to. There, I got to meet up with all my YouTube friends, met Static Shock 2000 and Brendan Mickle TV for the first time, and we played a game of getting ourselves drenched with water bottles, which was actually started out by my dad when he slipped an ice cube down, I think it was Cell Phones Rock Enterprises that did that, but it led to eventually us spraying water at each other, and the guy that was doing the most of it was one of our friends. His name is Pablo. Nice guy. I know him from freshman year because he was in my math class. Then, I also went to his friend Tyler's graduation party as well. Tyler, if you don't know, is a friend of ours from high school. He graduated and is now attending college at Potsdam, which is where my mom went to. But I had a fun time at his graduation party. We did a similar game of throwing water balloons at each other, though I could not record that, but his pool is just as awesome as mine. He has a good crew. I got to see some of my Guild 1 friends, and that was really fun. Next, I did a day camp with my buddy Robrick121. We went to a film camp at Proctor's Theater in Schenectady. It was for 2 weeks, and there we made our movie creations. We got to meet plenty of other people as well, namely this guy named Inkling Setho, or also known as Seth. He is a YouTuber, though he makes YouTube poops, which is something we watch a lot. We made film projects such as Oh Heck, The Teleporting Mask, and then there was one that was my project. Robrick did The Teleporting Mask, and we had a bunch of fun experimenting and making movies. And MLG Dude was the star of And Then There Was One.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. Except for the fact that they couldn't credit me as MLG Dude. Like, what's up with Mike Jason? Like, come on! Even worse, they didn't let me have my name said at all in the movie.
I just wanted to give a generic name in the credits. We all know your name is MLG Dude, as it should be. Okay, moving on. So I had a lot of my friends over. Revolution 13, Avery, Cellphones Rock, Xtrooper199, Robrick121. They all came over to my house now and then to hang out. We had a few parties. Well, I don't think... Some of them were not there for the 4th of July party, which was a lot smaller than last year's. It wasn't as fun as last year's, but I didn't do a vlog there. It was basically just Xtrooper, Robrick, and Cellphones Rock, because Avery was away in Jersey and Revolution 13 was in South Carolina. But they went swimming in my pool a couple of times. And the pool was definitely a welcoming place, and it's also a little even more welcoming now because we installed a heater. And also it was fun pushing MLG Dude into it.
Oh, don't remind me. You know I'm afraid of the water.
Then I went to CMJ Studios camp. Their camp is over in New Hampshire, and there we engaged ourselves in activities like doing a Dare Bucket Challenge, where we put a bunch of Dare papers into a bucket, and we have to listen and take advantage of one of the dares. Like, I had to put tape over my mouth, and Randomness TV ate a jalapeno pepper and burned his mouth. Yeah, poor Adam, poor Adam. And then we went to the Altamont Fair as well, and Six Flags New England. Those were the 2 theme parks I visited this summer. Six Flags New England was where I had the painful experience of being pushed onto Wicked Cyclone, which was organized by MLG Dude when he wanted to get back at me for stealing his money. What did you do again?
After you took my money from me without my permission while I was having a meltdown, I phoned Avery and told them to prank you, saying that Wicked Cyclone was least intense, when it clearly wasn't. So you would only go on the ride and have you make it look like an idiot.
But the Altamont Fair was a long time coming because I didn't get to go last year, and I kind of feel sad I missed out on that, but hey, I had day camp. At the Altamont Fair, we once again met up with each other, all of our friends, and went on theme park rides. Saw a lot of my Yodelin friends, including one person that has been a longtime viewer of my channel. I won't say who, but we ran into them. And I did not go on the Zippers spoilers, so please cluck at me if you want to. But I might be forgetting something. Ah! The Tennessee trip. Probably the biggest event of the entire summer was the Tennessee trip, where I went to Tennessee with my cousin CMJ Studios. And when we went there, me, him, and Randomness TV engaged ourselves in activities like going to Dollywood twice. I rode Lightning Rod, and was not really all that fond of it, which is not surprising because I'm not a coaster fan. We also went to the Dollywood Water Park, where we went on plenty of slides. And at the cottage, our cottage was beautiful. Just overlooked the Smokies. It was all wooden. It was so big, we played a hide-and-seek game, which was filmed by CMJ Studios. And we also got a little tour of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, which was destroyed by a wildfire back in November. And finally, to close off summer, we went rail fanning, where Cellphones Rock Enterprises took me, Avery, and Revolution 13 over to Fonda to film trains going past us. We also did a similar trip to Ravenna, where we passed by my old house, where you got to see my old house, basically. First time you've ever seen it. It's a lot larger than this house, obviously. We saw, like, 1 train in Ravenna and 3 trains in Fonda. One of them was an Amtrak. Although I think the third one we saw in Amsterdam. The only two things I pretty much wanted to do were go to the Great Escape, which I didn't get around to doing. I might go for Fright Fest. If anyone wants to go with me, please hit me up. And, what was the other? Oh, going on hikes, because we wanted to go on hikes. We usually go to Thatcher Park and Christmas Sanctuary, but X199 already went to Christmas Sanctuary, and Thatcher Park got closed down this summer after someone got hit by a rock. Ouch. Whew. How was that?
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's the summer for you. Probably better than last year, actually. I'd say this summer was, boom, 4 out of 5. That is definitely a big change from last year. I got to do a lot more stuff and a lot more social opportunity. And to close off this video, a little special good luck to my friend Avery Heaney TV, who is going off to college today. He is going to Schenectady County Community College for vocal performance. Very proud of you, dude. He's actually going to be commuting, though. He's not going to be staying in a dorm room. He's going to be driving to and from college. But, congratulations, Avery. Do good. We'll still see you. You're in our thoughts. And that ends it all. Lego Guy 1 signing off. Hope you all have a great first day of school, whenever that is. And I will be here to tell you about my thoughts about school very soon.